Hi guys, today we're gonna solve Basic Pentesting CTF on TryHackMe. It's an easy and free room, and I learned a lot from it. So let's get to the CTF. First, let's copy the IP address, and I created a directory named Basic Pentest. And first, let's run an nmap scan and log it as nmap.txt. Oh, we got sudo. As this runs, let's go to the Firefox to see if you have access. It says undergoing maintenance. Let's look at the page source. Nothing useful. Oh, we see some SSH, HTTP, smbclient, and some Tomcat servers are open. First, let's search the directories in the HTTP. So I'm gonna use Gobuster, but you can use whatever you want. And it's gonna be this IP address. And I'm gonna use Gobuster common.txt, and these are gonna be the extensions. Let's start. First, it says deploy the machine and connect to our network. We did this and find the services exposed by the machine. We did and found the open ports. And it says what's the name of hidden directory on web server. Now we are searching for it. So as you guys can see, we found a directory named development, and let's check it to see what's inside. Oh, we got two txt files. Let's run first one. I've been messing with that sort of stuff on server 2. SMB has been configured. Let's check this one too, and it says I've been auditing the contents of Shadow, and I could crack your hash really easily. Change your password ASAP. First, let's connect to the SMB client server. Password. Oh, it's gotta be anonymous. Yeah. Yeah, now we are connected to SMB client server, so let's list the directory. More stuff txt. It says please do not upload non-work related, and yeah, now we see there is two names, Jan and K. We can use it, and so let's note this out. Jan and K, yeah. And I think what we can do there is we can try to brute force the SSH. So let's start with the Jan, use the Roku word list, and SSH the IP. It was the IP. So let's run. So guys, after like 5 minutes, we found the SSH password. So let's try to connect to it. Jan at the IP, and we're gonna enter the password. Armando. Yeah, now we're connected to the SSH with this, I think. Oh, we can't read this one. So let's take a look at the TryHackMe. What's the name of hidden directory? We found it, and user brought force to find username and password. We did this too. We found the username too, password too, and what service do you use to access the server? We use SSH and enumerate the machine to find any vectors for privilege escalation. So we can try to run sudo l, but it says our user isn't allowed to run sudo, and we can still try to run this code. Oh, let's keep going. We can run this code, but I cannot see anything useful there. So we can run limpies. So let's find my limpies. It's an opt. Let's go. Yes, there. So let's start a Python server. Python model HTTP server. And let's try to where we are. Can go to temp and let's forget this. What was IP? 10.8.34 and the port is default 8000. And that should be it. Yeah, let's run. Give this permission to run and run our limpies. I will notify you guys when it's over. Yeah, the sudo version, and it displays user data, and it's important because it demonstrates the processes run by root. And let's move. Oh, it's also displays the usable software, but I don't think that we're gonna do something useful there. So let's move further. And oh, as we can see, the limpy scan found the IDRC key in our K directory. So we can go there. SCK. No, let's just get it. Cat home K SSH and IDRC. Yeah. Now we copy this and we can go to another tab and sudo nano rsa. Now let's go to the just to our basic and sudo nano id. We press we pasted our id rsa. Let's give it permissions. id rsa. Now let's try to connect to our K user with using id rsa, id rsa K and our IP address. Oh, it says permission, right? So just sudo yes. Oh, as you can see, the login is protected by a key, but don't lose the hope, and we're gonna use a tool called SSH to join. It's a tool that is used for converting IDRSA to a hash, so we can crack it using join. So let's copy this and SSH to join our IDRSA and write it into a file called kssh.txt. Permission denied. Sudo. Oh, maybe let's write it to another directory. So let's try to write it in our home directory. Oh, my bad. kssh2.txt and go to our directory. It's kinda messy, but as you can see, it's there. kssh2, and we can nano, and we have to delete this part or the John isn't gonna see it as a hash key. So let's now join it. John rkssh2 with defining a word list called share for this, and I'm gonna use RocketUSD. And I found a problem. It was because I have cracked the hash before. Let's just show it. One password hash cracked and 0 left. And as you can see, the ID RSA password is beeswax. Let's copy it. Oh, permission denied. Ooh, mistype. And it was beeswax. And finally, our login is successful. And let's get our pass. And it's our final password. Press and where we left. If you find another user, what can you do with this information? And we found K user and we SSH'd and logged into the machine. What's the final password you obtained? And it was this password from K user. And that's all. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys can understand what I'm trying to tell, and if you have any suggestions for future CTFs, please let me know in the comments.